Accidents happen, that's just life. But sometimes people get extremely lucky and avoid an awful situation by the skin of their teeth. Luckily for us, sometimes these things are captured on camera. Here's the top 5 list of closest calls captured on camera. Number 5. Collapsing balcony. This first video was most likely captured by CCTV, as we see a boy standing on the sidewalk. He seems to be trying to get something off his arm when he hears something from above. Out of instinct, the boy puts his hand over his head and makes a few quick steps forward. Just a split second after he has gotten out of harm's way, a collapsed balcony comes crashing down to the spot where the boy had been standing. The second part of debris misses the boy by no more than an inch. Now that is really cutting it close. Number 4. Shark attack. In this video, we can see some people observing marine life. They have cages in the water to protect the divers, but something is about to go very wrong. The people filming from the boat see a commotion near one of the cages and realizes they've encountered a shark. Bad then turns to worse as the cage starts shaking and the people realize the shark must have gotten inside. They open the top of the cage so the diver could get out. However, the shark then emerges with visible blood on it. It swims off and the spectators start questioning if anyone was in the cage, as no one immediately swims out. Just before all hope was lost, we see a diver come to the surface. It was definitely this adrenaline junkie's lucky day. Number 3. Dog disaster. This next video really tugs at the heartstrings, as it nearly ended as a true tragedy. We see a woman entering an elevator with her 2 dogs, but just as she clicked for the lift to start, she realizes that she had dropped the leash of her Rottweiler before entering, but it is too late. As the lift starts moving, the poor puppy is flung to the ceiling. The woman quickly jumps to help her furry companion and tries to take the leash off. She also quickly presses for the lift to stop, as taking the leash off proved to be difficult while her dog was hanging from the roof being suffocated. But just in the nick of time, the lift stops. The door opens, the leash breaks, and the puppy walks out as if nothing happened. It takes the owner a few minutes to calm down and get over the shock of nearly losing her precious friend. We later find out that she even broke 2 fingers while trying to free the pupper. What a hero. Number 2. World's quickest reflexes. In this next video, a reporter is questioning a baseball player, Evan Longoria, as to what he thinks of his team's chances. As he is responding, we can see that his teammates are practicing in the background, but as one of the players hits a ball, it goes off course and starts flying directly towards the head of the reporter. And then, with what can only be described as spidey senses, Longoria quickly turns around and grabs the ball mid-air. The reporter can only let out a gasp as her new hero throws the ball back to his team and just says, "Keep it on the field." Number 1. Too big and too close. The last video also takes place in the water. This isn't a bloodthirsty shark, but rather a peaceful giant, the whale. We can see a tiny boat on the water, as the people on board are taking pictures of a whale in the distance. Little did they know, they were about to get a close-up sooner than expected. A whale pops out of the water just next to where the boat is, and then submerges once again. Look how close it got. There is no doubt, considering the small size of the boat, that if the whale had been a little closer, this would have been a very different story. The people on the boat just seemed to be happy they saw one, unfazed by the near-tragic experience. What did you think of these close calls? Have you ever had such a close encounter? Be sure to let us know down in the comments.